Hello, I'm Tiktam Chatterjee from 7th Quantum Academy with a mysterious video with you regarding the consciousness, local and non-local. What is this consciousness? I told you in my earlier video what actually consciousness is. If I ask you that who gave you birth, you will tell my parents through a biological process. And who gave the birth of your parents? You will say the parents were also born through a biological process from your grandfather and grandmother. And they were from your other forefathers. So back, you go to the primitive stage, it will be an unicellular animal if you see. In this case, there was also an existence that is called where the human being was not created at the time. Then how was it created? How was it created and how do we are? Actually we are here or not? We are here or not? What was our status before our birth? How did this genetic code come? And what is our status after our death? Do we go far away? Do we go forever? Or we live or we stay? These questions are the questions from the time immemorial that is very much important and mysterious also. The same questions was applied in case of the Big Bang and black hole. When it was proposed that the total universe was created from a singularity, a singular point, then the question arises, what was before this singularity? So this where, this all the questions could not find out any proper answer. But yes, there is an answer also. If you say that we are here, if you think that we are here, we have different machines in our body, biological machines that are working. But why they are working? They are working because they are getting directions from the different departments of our brain, and we are observing all the things, feeling all the things through our 5 traditional sense organs, along with our high-end devices which we cannot observe. We can observe it through those high-end devices. But if I ask you that who is governing the brain, you will say normally biologically the neural structure, neural network. But who is giving the directions to the network? That is the most vital questions. It is said according to Robert Penrose's theories that is the quantum entanglement and consciousness which is taking place in the hydrophobic pocket of the neuron, which is made of tubulin protein, are getting there and a consciousness is working there. I told you in my earlier videos the two kinds of consciousness there, one is local and one is non-local. Local consciousness is actually the consciousness in our conscious mind. That is one kind of consciousness. But non-local consciousness does not stay in our brain. Actually, it is staying outside the brain. That may be 5 feet, 6 feet, or millions of kilometers. That may be in Andromeda galaxy. That may be in Laniakea supercluster. Or that may be at the point of the singularity at the time of Big Bang. So it is very much important to note down that what is unlocal consciousness is. We will go afterward that how this unlocal consciousness is working, something like that. But the very beginning, what was there? To know that we are here or not, what will happen after our death, what was there before our birth, we will have to go to the primitive stage of this visible and non-visible universe. That is the quantum vacuum fluctuation. What is quantum vacuum? Quantum vacuum is not at all a vacuum. Quantum vacuum is a space. And this quantum vacuum is always being created and being annihilated through the help of the field operator, you know. So the existence and non-existence, everything and nothing, yes and no and everything are residing at the same point at the same time, though the time and space was discrete at that moment. So when it is popping out, the existence coming, when it is popping down, the existence getting vanished. And it is going through the Planck's world. What is Planck's world? You know the world that was existing before the creations of this universe, because the Planck's world is a world that is being created by the wave amplitude of the being or not being. This being or not being is creating an oscillation, and naturally it is giving a frequency, that is energy, and also a wavelength, that is momentum. Multiplications of this momentum and energy is called Planck constant, which is denoted by h. But if we think as a particle, we think as a particle because there is a wave-particle duality in quantum physics. If we think a particle, it should have around space there for the convenience of our research. And so a 2 pi is required in every aspect of this quantum physics and string theory. So there is h by 2 pi is taken everywhere to formulate the mathematical representations and to build the running commentary of the event taking place in the visible and invisible universe. And this is the reduced Planck constant, that is h bar. This h bar is the most important factor. A living thing, practically a living thing, is giving the birth of this quantum vacuum fluctuation. We have a body, but this body is not at all the factor. This body is just a cabinet running with the different kind of machines, biological machines within us as a computer tube. But why? Our brain is giving instructions to get it. Because brain requires the stability of our body. Why? Because the consciousness should be there, driving carefully. To maintain the consciousness, brain has to give directions to our whole body. And that consciousness is being governed by the unlocal consciousness which is coming from outside. And according to Roger Penrose's orchestra's reduction theory, it is taking place in the hydrophobic packet, where there is no water. Hydrophobic packet is a place where the entangled unlocal consciousness is confined. What is confined? Unlocal consciousness is confined. And this unlocal consciousness is confined, and then the protein structures are working with to connect with the consciousness that is being local consciousness acting in our cortex, in our cerebrum. And then through neural network it is going directly to the conscious mind, subconscious mind and unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is the most important factor which you do not feel, which you do not see, which you do not observe, but it is the main places where the unlocal consciousness works. And this unlocal consciousness, if it is denoted by rho vac, rho VAC, that is mean when this quantum vacuum fluctuations is taking place all over in the universe, and we want to find a particular place where it is getting birth, then we will have to take this rho back. Rho will denote that, and it will be equal to reduced Planck constant into omega by 2, where omega is the angular frequency of the particle which will be created. The basic particles of the graviton we will come afterward in our next videos to narrate about it. So, it is getting annihilated with the annihilator operator. It is getting created with the creation operator. It is getting as a summation of the annihilation and creation, annihilation and creation, annihilation and creation with the field operator, quantum field theory, according to quantum field theory. So this, our body, our consciousness is actually the quantum angle state of this quantum vacuum fluctuations. So this amalgamation is popping out and popping down. When popping out, we are here. When popping down, we are not here. We are popping up, we are here. Popping down, we are our existence and non-existence at the same position. In this existence and non-existence, there is small difference of time which is actually instantaneous. So we cannot understand that we are not here at all. We are here because there is a symmetry. Everything in this universe is getting place with the bending, stress, symmetry and the tensor of the space actually. So as we took birth in the creation level, so we are only observing the creation level, not non-creating level, annihilation level. But we are getting annihilated every time. So it is the clear answer. Before our birth, we were here, we were not here. At the time of living, even also at this moment, we are here, we are not here. And after the death, we are here, we are not here. Naturally, after the death, our bodily existence goes out, and the quantum entangled unlocal consciousness gets out of our brain, whether they go millions of kilometers away, more with the light speed, actually instantly, and somewhere they want to get confinement again in any other kind of hydrophobic pocket. To make this hydrophobic pocket a process from genetic structure to brain making, we'll have to go for making a bodily existence, that is a cabinet. So the answer is, we are here, we are not here. We are here, not here. We are existing, we are not existing. We are everything, we are nothing. So this is the mystery of our life, you know. But what will be the next? How do this work? How does it work? What is the process that the unconscious, non-local consciousness come into our hydrophobic pocket? How does it relate with the conscious mind? And what is the consequence of it? To know more it, to delve into the ocean of this mystery, try to subscribe 7th Quantum Academy and tap the bell icon to get notified whenever required and whenever new videos are uploaded regarding these mysterious subjects. So, to give you another mysteries, I have to go to another dimension to take some more information. Till then, goodbye from Chiptown. See you again in our next video.